Oh,
that
no,
I don't
no,
fucking correct.
No, it's
despite
great.
the fact that it's
no,
my job.
Oh, come on. This is my co-host you're talking about. As you know.
It's my co-host you're telling the truth about.
All right. Well, I mean, there is that. I'll not deny you that self-effacing comment. All right.
I have a movie review for you.
Is it about Superman?
No.
Oh, did you see the Superman?
No.
Okay.
I saw a movie on the flight back.
Oh,
but
what?
you'll be interested in it.
Oh, shit. I think I know what it is. I hope I know what it is. All right. We'll talk about that on the show. What else? I guess we should just jump in and get started, although I do want to see people in the chat. Let me know that we're in the right spot. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Boom. Boom. And then boom. What's this? Oh, that's right. It's everything properly configured and set up. Dials and knobs and whatnot. Here, let me see if maybe...
All right, so if we were to use knob in the British sense, like penis, what would a dial be?
A pussy, of course. I don't know why that was...
But a dial, you go like that, right? Like...
Yeah. Oh, no, nips.
Nips?
Wait, you don't do that? you don't put a stethoscope on and go...
Yeah, tune in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now we got people.
All right. We got them. It's happening.
We do.
There we go. And then now, we got the most important. Here we go. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. Test, test. Oh, that's you.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Suck
Oh, that's right.
a dog.
Oh, you know that we got buttons.
We got
That's right.
buttons on buttons on
Enigma.
buttons.
I'm Enignock, and this is and we are from the moon.
Now we're just doing other bits.
That's okay. It's called remix culture, motherfucker. I ruined 9/11 in Boston.
I think this is just actual culture. It's not remixing anything.
Fuck you.
All right. Sorry, what I meant to say was, there it is.
There we go. Hey.
There we go. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah,
We'll start this show.
let's do it.
I think we should do a show. All right. Yeah, I'll get rid of this graphics package. Get rid of this package. And... God damn it. You know what? I didn't hit record.
No, this is the new
That's actually
gentle
better.
version. It's
No,
a gentle.
no.
No.
Okay.
Keep that
All
going.
right, well, let me start recording it. I haven't started recording
shit.
it yet.
Okay, well then hit
I
the wrong
should.
one again.
Okay, well, first of
You
all,
gotta hit
back
the-
up recording. That's
Yeah,
why we're doing that.
okay.
And then now
Real recording.
I'm going to hit the real one.
There we
damn
go.
it.
No,
See,
it's a gentle show now.
it's a gentle
It's
show.
a gentle show.
Hello,
so
welcome
do the
to
intro
oh,
for the gentle show.
all right, here, I can't hit the
No, it's gentle.
no.
It's
Is
gentle.
that's too much?
Gentle.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's time for a great night. My name is DJ Money 5. I like dollar bills, but you wouldn't know how much unless I brought the accountant. It's time for DJ Money 5 and the accountant. Great nights on Modern Rogan
I'm
Night
the
Attack.
accountant.
Hey,
A few provisos
Yeah.
afterward, and we'll count to the nearest decimal.
ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the accountant. Too on the nose is the feedback from corporate. Also, Brian's ethnicity is swaying over time. It's not entirely clear.
I don't know if you should be throwing rocks in the racial.
Hold on there. Just
You're,
'cause I have a giant
you're a little
wang
too
and
low
I'm in-
register smooth to be
No.
saying that I'm on the nose.
Well, I mean, okay. There's a beat. Hey, everybody, it's great
Hi.
night. I'm Brian Brushwood. This is Justin Robert Young. Hey, listen.
We're at an undisclosed location.
Yeah, that is definitely
That
the
is-
better of the
yes.
two undisclosed
Yeah,
locations.
it's a
I saw Soups. I saw the Superman.
Superman movie corner with Brian and the Gerbs.
Yep.
Nobody's ever seen a movie like them.
Yep.
When they watch a movie, they make a whole rubric on whether it is good or not.
That is true. Thank you very much,
Superman
the accountant.
is our first movie. Brian, what did you think?
I think they got away. I think that the James Gunn definitely made a scene that read a little bit like Lois Lane fucked a black dude who was not there for the emotions. like,
Okay.
there's like, lots of dialogue, intimacy between Superman and Lois Lane, and then oh no, now I'm cut off from Superman. I'm Lois Lane. I guess I'm talking around. Oh, here's an intimate discussion with me talking about my ex, Superman, where it's complicated and I'm talking about my feelings kind of as a proxy for physical intimacy. And then dude says, yeah, I don't really do emotions, except he says it more black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that a good scene or a bad scene?
No, I thought it was great. I thought it was
Okay.
great to see them playing with all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then they also play with they set up that Superman is a little bit obsessed with his social media standing, and at one point, as part of the sinister plot, they reveal that there's an army not of robots fucking
But
with Superman.
bots.
Nope. Monkeys at typewriters in
That's
an
great.
alternate dimension. There's some good bits in there.
That's
It's,
fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you liked it?
I did. I liked it. Capital L, liked, not loved.
Gotcha.
It was. I went in having heard that either it was too political or not political enough, and I was pleased to see that it was the right amount of political, like
Yeah.
acknowledging in vague ways. There, Tom was saying there was some one-note panel comic where two people are saying, can you believe it got so political? Yeah, it's so political. I can't believe they did the whole thing about, and then at the same time, one of them says Ukraine, the other one says Gaza.
Yeah.
And it's like, haha, it worked.
Yeah. Because it was enough of a metaphor
Yes.
to not just make you laugh, it
Make
makes
you think. Love, governor. You saw a movie.
I did. I was on a plane last night, and instead of sleeping, which is why I'm very tired right now, I watched a movie because I didn't know when I would ever get a chance to watch this movie again, and it was The Luckiest Man in America.
Oh, shit. Wait, did it go straight to planes?
Yep.
It
That
did?
was it was a bold strategy for them to make money. They went straight to planes.
Wait, explain this to me. How did Luckiest Man in America for the uninitiated is a loving tribute to the world's greatest podcast, World's Greatest Con.
Yeah.
We were very flattered. We think that we suspected they were going to miss some of the best parts in our understanding of the story. But in fact, I did a video talking about all
You
the
did a
things I thought
video
they missed.
when the trailer came out, and
Yeah.
you were like, "Here's what they missed."
Yes, yes. Always thinking ahead. This
I'm
P.T.
here
Barnum.
to tell you, Brian. Yeah, fucking nailed it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my prediction, you could tell me if I remember my own prediction right, because even that is not guaranteed. My prediction was that they were going to make it about, they were going to make the reveal be that he wasn't cheating. And they're all like, we got to figure out how he did the thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not what they did?
No.
Oh, how did they do it? Tell me. They did miss the important part, the addiction.
No, they did. They did miss the important part. Like, so the movie can't really decide whether or not our main character, who at the time, on one sleepy day in Los Angeles, wins the most money that had ever been won on a game show on Press Your Luck. They can't really decide if he's a good guy or a bad guy, and they don't really define like the lines of like, does he have a code? Is he super smart? Is he kind of dumb but resourceful? Like, how much is he playing dumb? They don't really define that, and like ultimately it looks great. It's all shot in a one day kind of like they're figuring it out in the moment kind of way. The cast is electric. Like,
Yeah, Walton Goggins as the
Walton
Press Your Luck guy.
Goggins is the host of the what's it called, the game show Press Your Luck, Peter Tamarkinen, but like doesn't really get a lot to do when he's not just doing a Peter Tamarkinen impression. Like, there's not a lot of like off, like not.
He's like, I gotta quit smoking. I hope they invent a patch for this someday.
There's, like,
This
one
is
thing-
1980s scene work.
Basically, yeah. It was like they do one thing where they're like, "Oh, Peter Tamarkinen's fucking the makeup girl, but they're just like flirting. It's not like anything lurid or ridiculous. And other than that, he's like just taking orders from his boss and saying like, "Cool, yeah." So it's like nothing really interesting, like, or at least enough to cast Walton Goggins. Aside that you're like gonna put him on the poster or whatever, and then Paul Walter Hauser plays the main guy.
Where have I seen him before? Paul Walter Hauser?
He's in the new Fantastic Four movie, so you'll see him there. He's Mole Man in the new Fantastic Four movie. He was Richard Jewell in the Clint Eastwood Atlanta bombing movie. Oh, he's in Cobra Kai. He's Stingray in Cobra Kai.
Stingray is
The fat older guy that tries to join Cobra Kai.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's been in a bunch of stuff. He's a great character actor, and he does a credible job considering how much we've watched that Press Your Luck footage. Like, he does a good job doing an imitation of this guy.
They do a little bit of like, my favorite part of the movie, The Disaster Artist, was the flex at the end where you spend the bulk of the movie thinking, no way this movie looked as bad as this. And then the credits roll and they just
play it side by side.
side, just crush. Like, nope, it is. We not sure why we bothered to reshoot all these. We could have just played the originals.
Yeah, they do a very good job of running that. It's weird what they dial up. Like they dial up the idea that the Press Your Luck producers are trying to make him quit. And they go through some like nefarious means to do it. But ultimately, their motivation is that he just wants to win money for his daughter and he's an estranged father. But they don't go into the fact that he's like, they hint at the idea that he's just a con artist or that he has a history of this kind of stuff. They make one brief reference to the idea that he got busted for starting bank accounts and cashing out the initial thing and then like closing the account.
But who hasn't done that? Am I right?
Like literally, when he's winning, a bunch of kids want to take pictures with him, and he's like, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be this," and he's like, "Well, what you should really do is just open bank accounts and cash them out and then close them."
That's
like,
what I did.
That's literally like the most that you get into it. And then when they're going into, they actually have him in an ice cream truck.
Okay, so they play that sincere because
They play that
we
sincere.
played it as like, let's get an on the nose look, let's get an on the nose story, let's do whatever the combination of syllables that need to come out of my face to get me on that show so I can do my trick and get that money. Let's do it.
I mean, obviously, it was kind of similar to the Mincemeat movie where it's like, yeah, just so familiar with the actual story that it's like it's hard to not want to say
remember
like,
that people haven't seen it already.
or no, from the point of view of like the screenwriter to be like, oh, why'd you make these decisions? Like, why, like, I'll spoil it because you know the entire story.
Yep.
They end the movie. Everything is on that day. The only scene that's not on that day, aside from the scenes at the very beginning when he's getting cast, are his daughter and ex-wife watching him on the television.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Wait, that's how they
end the movie.
What's funny is I was like, I think he just said end the movie, but that would be a terribly silly way to end the movie.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, got him? I
think that's his win. That's what they want to, like, at the end of the day, the daughter really wants to see it. The new husband is like, hey, the daughter's got to go to school. So the daughter leaves with the new husband because he's taking her to school. And then the ex-wife turns the television back on to watch him win. And that's the last scene in the movie. Which is crazy.
Yes.
Because if you're doing a movie about a guy who essentially robs a bank, he robs a very, very colorful, flashy, nationally televised bank.
Right.
The natural end that really happened is
He
that
gets the money?
He gets the money and then gets robbed because he's trying to do that other the other thing with like matching the serial numbers of
Yeah,
the
that's the best twist.
and then he
to it.
loses the money. So he gains the money through like deception, and then he loses the money. Boom.
Yep.
Anti-hero.
Yep.
Like, guy does a thing, he wins.
I mean, to be
and
honest,
then he loses.
you know what you do? You start that movie. At least give us one painful stuff with two people robbing them, and say, why are there so many $1 bills? Why is this house filled with them? It's like, just shut up and put them in them bags.
Yeah.
Walking out like Santa Claus.
And like ultimately, it's like you can either make that dude the center of the story, or you can make him the villain and make one of the characters who's there at the show the main character, and have him trying to figure out how this is being done and then crack the code.
You know, I think I did the thing where I gave too much credit and tried to make it too smart when I was thinking of like, oh, well then what you do is you do it real time ish, and you have them going nuts trying to figure out how he's cheating, and then have them reveal that he's not at the end. That'd be a fine way
No,
to
they
tell it.
reveal that at like the end of the second act. A guy figures out what he's doing.
And so who's cheering for and against? I guess the at this point it's now
We have
get
identified the
final-
central theme of why the movie doesn't work.
Yeah,
Is that you don't know. It's like, wait a minute, am I rooting for the producers? It's one way to go, but you have to make them interesting and exciting.
Well, and plus also it's like if you're working on the show, this is ratings gold, and
they
nobody.
eventually come to that,
Yeah,
but also they do that way earlier than you would think. Like you would think that would be like the very last thing. But they need to get to having him decide to quit. And so it's like they decide like, oh, the way to make him quit is to tell him you're going to be the most famous man in America. We're going to put a ton of money and effort into making you the luckiest man in America. And that's where the movie title comes from. And so he's like, okay, cool, I'll pass. And so, but then they still have to do the end of like, oh, the other people hate him. And so he still has to not fuck up once. And like, I don't know. I mean, again, it's unfair because we spent months trying to crack that story to be as compelling as it could be.
yeah, but also
And it's hard. It's hard to watch it and not be like, oh, well, why'd you do that? But that being said, the cast is crazy. You want to know who's in the movie? Arya Stark.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Maisie Williams.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
she plays
what a
the
pull.
PA.
Still got it, people. Right up
She
here.
plays the PA, and then very weirdly, very weirdly, like to the point where I didn't know whether they were going in a different kind of direction. Johnny Knoxville plays a talk show host who, like, homeboy runs off the set of Press Your Luck, and then goes into another talk show set. And Johnny Knoxville is the host and invites him onto his set to talk to him. And then Maisie Williams comes in, finds him, and grabs him and brings him back on set.
Okay.
Very weird scene.
Do you think it? Man, I'll tell you what. It is, and we've talked about this before, but it's a miracle that anything ever actually gets made and pushed in Hollywood, given how many agendas there are for a million different reasons. Like, for all we know, so Maisie Williams, the agent, was like, we agreed on 5 minutes of screen time. This is 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Well, what was super weird is that I was watching the beginning and it was like, and Johnny Knoxville. And I'm like, oh, shit. And that's just like a name that sticks in your head. Like,
Yep.
I'm a man of a certain age who will always like revere Johnny Knoxville on a certain level.
Yeah.
And so there's this running gag through the movie where a dude in a whammy costume is like in odd places and there's like jump scares and silly kind of stuff that happens around that.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, Johnny Knoxville's going to be the whammy guy. That's a great role. At some point, the whammy's going to take his head off and Johnny Knoxville's going to be the man in the suit.
Oh, so you're waiting like
I'm
they've-
waiting for the Johnny
for
Knoxville
what
cameo.
character is
Yeah.
he's turning out to be. Right.
And it turned out he was just random one-off, like, oh, here's you know, another
Is
talk
it-
show host.
Wait, so it's he's not even an on-set character. He's just another
No.
rando dude.
He literally like, this is when and the real name of the guy is escaping me right now.
The main character,
The
Michael
guy-
Larson.
Michael Larson.
Yeah.
Michael Larson is freaking out, and because they invented a thing where, like, you know how they were doing the home roll thing. So it's like there was one spin where somebody at home would win the same thing.
Oh,
So that really did happen. That was happening during that episode.
on that episode.
But
Oh,
in the movie, they make it a psychological warfare thing between the producers and Larson, and they have his ex-wife's new husband be the name that he's rolling for.
oh, okay.
And so then he's like,
Does
I'm so
that
fucking pissed off. And then so he storms off, and that's when he winds up on Johnny Knoxville's talk show set.
Okay, and now we're into totally made up territory on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I think that the creative licenses that they took were so weird. Where
like,
it's
like if you're gonna break the actual story, what in service of what?
all right, so again, all right, backseat screenwriting,
you freaking
yelling
where
over
else?
the chair and singing, "Why did you write it like this?"
9/11.
Just move every scam he's ever done up to before
A
he
montage.
gets on the show.
Yep.
Make this another desperate fucking thing.
Yep. And then make this his one last job, and then he's gonna go straight. I swear, Marie, I'm done.
Or
I'm
I
done
don't know.
with this.
The problem with him, and this is the problem that we found on our show, is that it's like it's hard to find the humanity in him because the most interesting shit he did was really colorful, ridiculous cons.
yes.
So it's like he's not a hero; he's a villain. So your
He's
hero,
a hilarious, schlubby,
Yes.
generally likable, low status protagonist in the villainy arc.
well, I mean, but he's Jaws. He's
Yeah.
your force of nature that
Yep.
creates the story.
It's
right?
like, what? I'm sorry. You knowed I was a Michael Larson when you picked me up.
So like there's a character that doesn't want to cast him, and the producer is like, "Nope, we're casting him," which I think is based in truth, that there was like some dispute on whether or not he was too shady to cast, and the producer overruled him
Was it
because
too
he was
shady or too trite or something? I forget
Whatever.
exactly. Yeah, we definitely this made it into our writers' room at some point.
But so then that character, the interplay between the producer and that character continues throughout the day of story in the movie. And I'm like, just make that dude's your main character. The first scene of the movie should not be Michael Larson. The first scene of the movie should be this guy waking up and like establishing the relationship between him and the producer, because he's going to be your cop that needs to find out how this guy is robbing the bank right in front of you.
yeah,
And then have him put the pieces together and realize, like, holy shit, like, wait a minute, what do you mean there's only 5 cycles? And then he goes to the producer and blah, blah, blah. Like, and there's elements of that. I think if that was going to be the movie, they would have made it the movie. But maybe, I don't know, as soon as you cast Paul Walter Hauser, then they're like, sorry, dog, you're not the main character.
Yeah.
You haven't been nominated for a Golden Globe. I think he won a Golden Globe, actually, Paul Walter Hauser.
for this. No, wait.
No,
when did this
for
movie
something
drop?
else.
When did it come out?
A couple months ago, I guess.
I can't believe that it didn't even make our radar. That's so bonkers.
I've been following Paul Walter Hauser on Instagram because he's like a legit wrestler. He's like a pro wrestler.
Wait. Okay.
The Golden Globe winning actor who's going to be in Fantastic Four is like an actual, like, he's on shitty
okay,
television as a professional wrestler.
Yeah. Okay. And we've seen this work out quite well with like Guardians of the Galaxy and what's his
No,
name?
he went from Like he's like jokes about like how he's doing the reverse Rock.
Okay.
Like Rock was a professional wrestler, then became an actor. He's like, I'm a character actor. I'm going to become a professional wrestler.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like he won one of the championship belts that he has won on the red carpet or the blue carpet with Anthony Carboni. Shout out to Carbones.
Oh, right on.
So he wore his belt on the blue carpet for Fantastic Four last night.
Oh, that's amazing. Did Carboni do the blue carpet?
He did.
Oh, I'm very. I've been shielding myself. I'm very nervous. I hope they get it right. We'll find out.
The reviews are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The reviews are actually a review that an element of a review I was excited to see about Fantastic Four was the effects are great, and it's like awesome. That's like because WandaVision looked amazing.
Yep.
Same director. I'm like, fucking let's go.
Yeah.
And also it just means that like when you looked at how shabby some of the shit looked in like Ant-Man, Quantumania and stuff like that, it was like Marvel was becoming synonymous with like dog shit effects.
Shovelware. Yeah.
And so this apparently looks awesome.
Well, and it probably helps that they have a very particular, very precise aesthetic to play around with. Shouts out to everyone in the chat. We'll do a run. Midwest Magic Cleaning. Shouts out. Lawn Makes. Huck Worley. Yeah, I guess Andy Kaufman did moved into wrestling. But
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did an angle with Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah.
Very famously.
You saw. I wonder where I saw it when it showed up on Comedy Central, but the I'm From Hollywood documentary that has like an extended. It plays all the back and forth promo reels between Kaufman and Jerry.
Just that whole thing.
Yeah, it's great.
Kaufman understood why professional wrestling is the greatest art form ever.
There was because I'm managing some video archive shit. I double clicked on. Man, this is want to know how I know I'm old? I wanted to verify that the CNN show Life Beyond Limits or whatever they did in the mid-aughts. I opened it and it was like early days of excited about a Chiron because it's like once we broke the seal on Chirons after 9/11 and then everything just always had to have news or whatever. And in this case, as they're teeing up, I see myself for 2 seconds in there. It says something comedians to memorialize the 20th anniversary of Andy Kaufman's death. And so,
Wow.
like we're now farther, I guess we're as far. So I guess 40 years ago now he died.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bonkers, right?
I guess he died around when I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now, like my daughter, by the way, shouts out. If you have the means to raise a daughter to adulthood, I think this is something you should try with your daughter.
Okay.
Let
take it under advisement.
Make
It's not something that we do in my family,
well,
for the record.
over
just
my
a
dead
family tradition.
If you have the means,
Why do you leave? Because I'm bored. I'm just telling you, every time I put my daughter down, I'm like, clock is ticking, dude. You got 7 years max.
The kids are now at that young adult phase where, and I guess you probably did get to experience this with your mom, but like there's a brief window where you get to meet your parents as almost equals. There's kind of two on the way up and on the way down. You get to almost parity of faculties and being on the same page and getting the jokes and not being having the rules change. And like Penny at 21, it's been a lot of fun because like she's interning and she's taking it very seriously. So my job was to watch Land of the Lost for Cord Killers.
Yeah.
Penny had no idea. She ain't seen none of this. And so I'm like, sweetheart, I'm not going to tell you anything. This is for my job. and I started playing it, and she was just, agog at the bukkake of cheap effects.
Yeah.
And then I paused it about 10 minutes in. I was like, sweetheart, do you know why your dad is watching this for Cord Killers? Because we watch the first episode. That's what I watched last week. Then we watch the highest rated episode, and this is it.
This
And she
is
goes,
it. This is as good as it gets.
Oh. And then next week we got the lowest. But I'm convinced it's for political reasons, not based on the quality.
Was this the one where they were like, oh, the Slee Stacks are going to Vietnam?
The Slee Stacks are already a walking metaphor for Vietnam, I'm sure. Oh, by the way, they threw away, in this best rated episode, they throw away a Planet of the Apes like in a 30-second aside in the middle of Act 2. It's like, Lost City? What Lost City? Oh, I'm in the future. This is my civilization. Anyway, and then they get back to like whatever, plastic
We can
tree
do it
thing.
too, Heston.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess it was played out back then already. Anyway, highly recommend it if you have the means.
Watch Land of the Lost with your 21-year-old daughter.
Watch literally anything. Just
Literally
make it to
anything.
21 years old. It's pretty good. Oh, I got Josie playing Far Cry 3, and number one, it's Josie among her friends already has to deal with the ribbing that comes from occasionally just her from 4 years ago shows up in everyone's YouTube feeds.
Gotcha.
Josie's been very patient with her old man.
Yep.
None of her friends refer to me as Josie's dad or as Brian. It's only Brian Brushwood. And, then, and
Gotcha.
so when somebody is new in the clique, they're all like, oh, yeah, Josie, her dad. Oh, have you met Brian Brushwood?
That's
and then,
funny.
They're all not wrong. Like the image they have is 100% accurate.
The brand is strong.
Exactly, right? But part of it also is, during the pandemic, she fell into her clique of friends on Discord, because 21st century is you play video games together and you hang out on Discord. And so at some point, she gets logged into my Steam account, at which point she begins to realize that not everyone's Steam account has 268 games in it. And then she's slowly, much like I remember in my 20s, discovering classic rock, 1970s fossil rock shit.
She's just like starting to like, oh, I don't know. Well, like what? Let me look up what of these games are really worth it. And so she dabbled into Far Cry 3.
So Far Cry 3, she just watched all of Better Call Saul, which Michael Nando's breakout performance as Nacho. Like he got his Hollywood heat from the role of Voss in Far Cry 3.
Okay.
And Far Cry 3 was just the right sweet spot mix. It's the only one I obsessively completionisted. And so it takes a moment for her to find it, but then finally she's like, Dad, why have you played 274 hours of this game? And it's like, you're about to find out, kiddo. So she started on it yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does she think so far?
She thinks I should get out of her room.
It's too far.
It's
Too far, this cry.
I think that there's been a lot of people going, oh,
I'm not going to say where on a scale from 1 to 4 I think this cry is.
Yep.
But I think it's self-explanatory.
R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, Ozzy died, huh?
Yeah.
They just did that, like the last Sabbath show, or a Black Sabbath show in England like 2 weeks ago.
And wait, was he in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
He sang the whole fucking thing on a throne.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Now,
sing.
I'll put it this way. There was a time where it was really fucking sad to see legacy acts.
Yep.
Where, like, it was bad. It was a bad time. And then, all of a sudden, the Rolling Stones could tour forever. And Elton John can tour forever. And
Susan, I need you to make this cool. Do it.
and part of it was, I think, the bands getting over themselves and realizing, like, oh, we can literally just have another band play behind us, and they can adjust the mix to wherever it needs to be. But everything is going to get played, and it's going to sound amazing, and everyone's going to be great. And then I think, you know, there's vocal doubling.
Yep.
I think now you could probably AI train and
Oh, no,
sweeten something
there
where
already
it's
was.
like you can.
So they had the story as it was explained to me, and let's just assume the specifics are wrong because there's no way I can remember this correctly. But I believe a sound man was telling me that it was Kenny Rogers was getting up there in years, and so what they did is they had the official live, they had the recording backing track, and what they had is because you didn't need fancy AI to do it, they could just like a pitch shifter or an auto tuner could tell when you're getting off key. If his voice was starting to crack, it would just gently compress, just
Yeah.
bring up the solid one, and then you know, let him pretty much drive. And that was all the way back 20 years ago when I was touring with country music acts I won't mention their names of,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't mind doing it again. That was a lot of fun. They pointed at one of the duo, and they're like, rhythm guitar. I'm like, yeah. And it's like, watch this. Here, watch this. He's playing. You hear the rhythm? Yeah, I hear the rhythm guitar. And it's like, now notice he stopped playing, and he's pointing, and he's smiling and laughing. What do you hear? And then he was like, and then you're like, oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah.
You know. So there's a little bit of, I mean, I don't know. That's all
I mean,
cool.
and that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Imagine where shit is now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I mean, like, not to say that a man who is 17 days away from death could not do an amazing headlining concert where everybody was immediately transported back to their glory days.
Yeah.
But I do think that technology has given everybody the grace so we can get what we want, which is that the band sounds like we want them to. The crowd gets exactly what they want, and everybody is happy.
Yeah, and I don't know. There's some honesty to that I think really plays. I don't know.
I think it's dope. Like nobody was happier for the fact that it's like, oh, I saw my favorite band. They're old and bad now. Like that wasn't fun for anybody. It wasn't fun for the band. It wasn't fun for the fans.
The person
it
who
wasn't
was
fun for anybody.
disappointed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Now the idea of constantly being surprised. Now that
Very fun.
Go in for the kitsch, but also you're paid. Like for example, they're getting ready to do. I don't know if it's already happened, but they announced it like 2 years ago. What's the in-universe shitty MCU musical that they reference in Hawkeye, where it's
Rogers or something
Rogers
like that.
the musical or whatever. Like that's a show that's in development or has come out or is going to.
I know they were doing like a part of it at the Disney, like one of the Disney theaters in the parks.
Right. And so what I assume is everybody comes in saying, LOL, this is going to be hilarious. And they probably, for the first bit, deliver on the underproduced, cheesy badness. But then, like that, just like they can't go there. They can't, they're not going to. And then by the end, it's such a spectacle that you're unironically blown away with it.
Clapping in the aisles.
Yeah, exactly. Like
It'll
the
have
sweet-
you clapping in the aisles.
It's much better than Cats. Yeah. Oh, Donkey King's trying to stir some pot here. Still can't believe they won't invite on Owen J.J. Stone, a.k.a. Oh Doctor. Why is he not already here? He's late. He's all the shows late. Why? What part of standing invite means what? Why? Don't make me write him up for delinquency.
Why is he not allowed?
I don't know.
What is the lore?
This is the first time hearing about it. That's why I'm squashing it right now.
I want to feed it.
That is also a classic Owen move. Is somebody asks,
Said,
why don't
come
you
in
go on the
and
show
alt and then start harassing us?
actually, yeah, no, it probably is. You know what? Is Donkey King Owen? You can tell us if it's you, Owen.
Yeah.
I hope it is. God, I miss.
I would
miss
like
Owen.
to. Yeah.
Can we tell the story about how Owen just walked around South by Southwest,
Getting white people to give him money?
Yep.
Yeah.
He said, "You're white, you're rich. Give me money.
Give me money," and
he's
they
like,
would.
And he's like, okay, is this a trick or something? He's like, no. And then that's it. And everybody loved it. It was great.
Yeah. I think he walked with thousands of dollars from South by.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Man.
No, Owen is the fucking goat, dude.
Yeah.
Owen's so great. It's been a minute since he's been down here. I know his his little girl, now not so little, I think she's 18 now.
Oh my gosh.
I think she
I almost
is.
said her name, but then I realized that
Probably not.
I shouldn't.
Yeah. Although
Because we don't know.
it's all on his social media, so go look at it. But like,
Yeah, okay. So I missed it. Like we started showing off our kids on social media before we knew that there was a line to cross, and then people started crossing the lines, and everyone started protecting their kids, and I asked Bonnie, I was like, Bonnie, did we do a bad with showing off the kids? And then Bonnie, no hesitation, she was like, we're circus folks, we're Adema Roo. No, it's like they gotta earn their supper.
yeah, the argument that I've never liked is the idea that like, oh, they're gonna get made fun of if they have a bunch of baby pictures on the internet, which I thought was a bad argument when people were making it back in the day. I think it's an even dumber argument now, where it's like
Now
yes,
there's like, now somebody could just imagine you with an awkward face, and then a robot can make it.
well, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like there's no limit to the amount of mockery that you can levy on somebody else. But I mean, the reason why we don't put Bella in a bunch of stuff is not for her, it's for us. It's because I don't want to get addicted to
To guaranteed views and
Basically,
and
yeah.
no criticism when
well,
everyone's
because
like,
then I think it's going to incentivize us to think of new versions of
oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 9/11. What's up?
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Everybody, grab a nut up off the floor. You're wiping semen forevermore.
I love the fact that this is just gonna change. Just
Yeah.
hard.
Hard.
Tone change. Hard.
Hard.
I need to remember what we were talking about before, because hard.
Hard.
Yep.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, we are. We are back. I was talking about, yes, my daughter, but yeah, my daughter. Yes, we love daughters on the internet. We do. It's me, the internet.
Okay. Yep. You don't want to get addicted to.
Oh yeah, but if we do a cute video with her, and it'll be cute because she's at a cute age, and
Yep.
she's going to be in a cute age for a little bit. Then
Not obtuse.
like
Cute.
there's going to be a desire to do more, and that's an incentive we want to eliminate from our lives.
Yeah. People are saying we're Cyloning too hard.
I think it was
No,
not
I
more
think
than
no,
that.
no. That's because Brian keeps hitting the button.
Yeah. No.
Maybe.
God damn,
I
it's my
added this
bedtime
button.
already.
So this is right. If we ever need to move on. See, these are all. Here's what I realized. We stumbled into it last week. This is a new era of the show.
yeah,
Because for the
it's
first time ever,
outside era.
the mixer board is within reach of both of us, which means a lot of
No,
things.
it's yours.
Oh, no. It wasn't yesterday when you reached over and started hitting buttons and I loved it. In fact, I went and added
no,
a bunch
but
of things.
that was because I was
I know, I love it.
subverting.
I
I was
know.
subverting the natural order.
Yeah, okay. So here's a question. How far into this song can we get before one of us chickens out?
Oh, you must not know me.
All the way? Oh, I guess so. Yep. Well, apparently, yeah. That was Texas man blinks. Florida man smiles. Yeah. Cool. Kids, man.
Yeah, kids. It was nice to see my child this morning. That was fun.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver
Oh, Jesus,
spoon.
come on. Give me a little bit before
Little
that.
boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when. I'll be at backspin sad. Yeah, I'll be at backspin sad. Did some comedy with my buddy Bryce sitting in the corner.
No, I have like the
while
I
a
have the
cowboy
whole
got
phase where she's
high.
gonna be happy to be on the show. Like
Yeah.
all your daughters went through the phase where they were like happy to be on the show.
I'm glad you called what it was, a phase.
Oh
Phase.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
delightful
yeah.
phase.
Oh no. As soon
It's
as
coming
they
back though now. I could tell Josie. You know what it is? I'm really proud of her. I ain't gonna say what Josie's account is, but she created her first million view hit entirely
Nice.
on her. Now understand that's different from. She had a video that hit 1 million views because that's you bought a lottery ticket and you won. She said she crafted. She's like, I'm going to make this and it will be good for these reasons. And
Yeah,
then it was.
and then it was.
And she crushed it. So I'm hoping to trick her into being less
anti
your
your
shit.
shit.
Yeah. Try to. Yeah.
What would the new Josie project be? Let's brainstorm it. Establishing shot. Camera zooms in. We find Josie Brushwood doing what?
To be honest, reading the newspaper about the headline says Penny, new star of YouTube channel.
Wait, which daughter?
Penny, Penelope.
We're
because-
talking about Penny or
Yeah,
Josie?
Well, no. We were talking about Josie, but
Gotcha.
But
we then
if-
seamlessly
if-
transitioned because it happened in your head and you didn't
No.
tell me.
No. I was trying to position Josie in a low status, motivating
Gotcha.
scene, and
Okay.
it would be
There we
picking up
go.
the newspaper and
All right.
finding out she's literally old news, and the new news
Yep.
is Penny, star of new scene,
Penny is
which
star-
also expands in universe that because Penny's
there's
stepping into the
two-
intern
okay,
role,
yeah.
And
So then she pulls down the newspaper. Is she frustrated or is she happy?
she just said no. She first she's got to deny the call. She's got to be all like, oh wait, I was interested until I saw it was Modern Rogue, more like Modern Rouge. And then her friends are like, that joke makes no sense. You're a bad joke writer. What a hell it must be to write such bad stuff. Good thing nobody will ever hear this attempt at humor, and
Wow.
especially in the context of a comedy podcast. And Josie says,
It's a really verbose sidekick.
I mean, it's a whole group of them.
They're in a Greek chorus.
yes. And then she continues to deny it, and then she opens up Twitter, and it says, "Please update your app. It's called X now." And then she goes there, and
Does this take place like 4 years ago?
yes, and then flies come out of her phone.
Okay.
And then she's like, "Oh, well, now I'm just shitting on Josie. I don't like
Yeah,
this at
I was gonna
all."
say, like, no, you're creating a new YouTube vertical for her.
Yeah. She
So
actually,
at some point, she has to speak to the camera.
yeah,
She has to talk to the audience
Well,
or
is,
demonstrate what happens on the channel.
this is all getting dangerously close to me talking out of school, and so I'm having to play delicate
Okay,
tap dance.
you could also just do a bit.
I know, but my head's okay. She makes up a YouTube channel.
No, you're making up a you. All right, all right. Can I do you?
Yes.
because you know things and I don't know anything.
Yes, there we go.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
there we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm gonna
be-
play
because-
the part of Brian.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm deep enough in the weeds now that I'm like, well, if I do that, then it's spelling out what I do know and all of that shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
here we go.
Bella.
Exterior
Is
shot.
crawling.
No, Josie. It's gotta be Josie, right?
Okay.
So Josie, camera swings in, and she sees she's reading the newspaper. It says Penny, #1 YouTube artist.
Yep.
And she goes like, another one of them. Sorry, people. She's looking right into the camera, walking and talking. I know that my dad does things on YouTube, and apparently my sister does now too, but let's be honest. I've always wanted to be an artist. And then cuts to Bonnie, and Bonnie's like, "Oh, what kind of art are you gonna pursue?
no. Okay, this is
Painting
literally-
or sculpture?" And she goes, "No, sandwich."
Okay.
Tutorials on how to make Subway subs.
Yep.
It's gonna be called Subway Joe.
Subway
And,
Joe.
She's just gonna make different subs all the time. It starts out as Subway, but then she can transition Jersey Mike's old subs that are now gone. She makes a Quiznos sub one time. She gets the old thing, and then I don't know, serves it to a
To two
celebrity.
hamsters with crazy googly eyes.
Well, that's a bit that'll happen throughout,
Yeah.
like artistically. But there's like a celebrity who wants to plug a movie. Like it's going to be Natasha Lyonne for season 3 of Poker Face, and they eat the Quiznos sub that's been discontinued since 2008.
But then somebody lies about it, so she's hip to it. Did you ever watch Poker Face?
Most of the first season, I think we watched,
Yeah.
and then it was just like, okay.
I dig it. I've got season 2 finales out, and so I'm holding off on, or I don't know what, not holding off. I keep meaning to get around to seeing some of that shit, but I ain't seen it yet. Look at this shit. Pop out, prop sauce. There it is.
So there we go. So that's actually not a bad idea.
No,
To just
it's
make
like-
old subs, like just go find old, whatever thing. In fact, just old fast food, just to make discontinued fast food.
Well, and so one of the keys that seems to be universal is be a completionist at something, right? Just
Yeah.
figure out what's not done and decide, be on a quest to do all of it, whatever it is. And along the way, you tune in for the novelty of like, I can't believe they're doing another of the thing. But at some point, the character grows on you, lives in your head,
Yeah.
and then you just unironically like, I'll follow you into acting and wrestling and all those things.
You want to know what is a genre of video that will just always get my attention and I'll always watch it?
I was going to ask if you're still interested in the last one of these that you talked about, or unless this is the same one.
What are you talking about?
Sasquatch unironic sermons.
No, I love that shit. That
I
shit's
know.
great. No. That's not what I'm talking about here, though. This in your example, young people listening to old music
Oh, with
for the first time.
Yes.
Young
Old
black people listening to old white music
While
for
watching-
whatever reason. Just something about young black people listening to old white music, and it just always, I don't know, it makes me feel good that a young black person is like, damn, Fleetwood Mac's got it. Like,
So that's probably in the style guide. Is you in general want them to like it at the end. You don't want the song to be like, what were they thinking?
or like, but there's like the question, because young people are born to shit on old things,
Yeah.
right? And so it's like, if there's like a young kid and he's like, man, y'all kept telling me rumors. Let's go. Okay, I guess. And then it's just like, damn.
Yep.
Like, you know, always good. It's always good. It's never not good. I love it every single fucking time.
There was, I forget who wrote the Bon Mot, but they said in a timeline without Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, Rumors becomes the greatest album on the planet. And meanwhile, I only know like a couple songs. Actually, I probably know all the songs, but just don't even know that I know the songs.
Probably. I was not really a big Fleetwood Mac guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did love the one that they used in Our Flag Means Death. The do. Listen to the wind blow.
The Chain.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was, yeah. Cause if you don't love me now, you never
You can stand a man down, you'll never break the chain.
Yeah, that's the one.
On today's episode of Subway Joe, I'm making a BMT from 1987.
Yeah, well, and so this is actually a good quest because you have the research arc narrative stories, you've got
Yep.
the finding the mystery ingredient
You
stories.
have a side character in the deli guy that you have to go get the exact kinds of deli meats.
When it comes to procuring stuff, it's like, but to do this right, we need to have it on a cutting board, authentic from whatever. And then somebody's like, I know a guy. And then you're in a helicopter, and it's like you got to land at the sub shop, and it's like,
You want to
oh,
pitch this to her?
this
Call your daughter and pitch Subway Joe.
To be honest, maybe I should try to get one of them out. Oh, you know what? She's working a gig right now.
What?
Their album release party is either tonight or soon or something. I don't know. I'm going to be out of town. I think it's this weekend. I think they're rehearsing for their album release party.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear, though, whether or not she likes Subway Joe.
She may. But,
This would be the opposite in my head of the black kids listening to Dolly Parton. This would just be a white girl instantly dismissing this idea.
I didn't want to
That's
spoil
really.
it for you.
No. That's what I want. Yeah, I would really like that.
Okay, well, here. Let me see. All right, let me see. Call Josie Brushwood. Oh, no. For a second, I thought, like, did I just dox my daughter by
saying her name? No, I think people picked up on it.
Oh, it didn't even try.
Oh, damn it. These fucking
Call
robots.
Josie.
God damn it. This looks like a romantic candlelight dinner for
Yeah.
us, though. This
No,
is
it's
very
look,
good. Yeah.
There we go. Here, we'll see.
Hello?
Josie, I know you're rocking, but we're doing a comedy podcast, and Justin had a pitch for a YouTube series that you should host, and we need your feedback, okay?
A YouTube series that I should host. Okay, I'm listening.
All right. Look, don't react until the end, right? Because it has to really like breathe. So, it's a tutorial series where every episode you make a discontinued submarine sandwich from the history of fast casual sandwich restaurants, right? And then it starts off with you just doing Subway sandwiches, and the channel is called Regular Subway Joe.
Okay. I like most of it, but the name.
Why? Why are you fucking me on this pitch, right? Like, you're supposed to be on my side.
Okay, look, now that the talent.
Now the talent's here. Like, why are you daggering me? Let her think through it.
Okay. What do you think?
All right, do you have any questions?
Wait, that was the end?
First, do you have any questions?
My
Yes.
question is there more?
Yeah, there's a whole narrative arc of you are announcing which sandwich you're gonna make this episode, and then you gotta source
The
You gotta
ingredients.
source the meats and the veggies.
Yeah.
and you're looking at old, like maybe there's a little history component
you
of
could,
like
you could play the old videos like there could be
Old commercials?
Two white kids are playing Star Wars, and then a black kid has Lando because they definitely did that, and then the next commercial is like this sandwich is new and is taking over the world, and it's like
I feel like that was wrapped into history component, but sure, yeah,
no. I'm but then it cuts to you and you're like.
Ladies, calm down.
All right. So then you're out there, you're getting all the material, you're making it, and then dig this. When maybe this is once it picks up a little bit, who are you serving the sandwich to? The celebrity that needs to plug something. And now, is that Natasha Lyonne for Poker Face season 3? Apparently so, and she's eating a BMT from Subway that was discontinued in 1991.
But brought back from the maybe Grave Robbers Sandwich Edition.
I'm banning you from my pitch room.
I didn't really know that sandwiches could get discontinued.
Yeah, well, no, that's part of the lore that we're discovering.
Don't you make your own?
No, but these are like sandwiches from various different sub chains.
Yeah, like Blimpies, I don't even think is a sandwich chain anymore, right? So it's like you could resurrect a
everything on
Blimpies.
that menu, fair game.
Yeah. The first Subway sandwich. You know what? Go back and find the real first Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and you know.
Yeah. Look, this
is
all.
really interesting because ever since I was a child, I've had a passion for sandwiches. It was actually my first word.
Yeah.
It's true.
It was sandwich.
Yeah.
And then the next one was discontinued.
You know,
So it was really interesting.
life is what happens between two slices of bread. That can be a
On
slogan.
a T-shirt. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, well, I will really take this into consideration.
Oh.
Yeah.
How far
You
into?
know?
I think it's a no.
No.
I think it's a no from her.
Whoa, I said nothing of the sort.
Oh my God, she's
Okay.
still on the line.
I think that she has to Far Cry on it. How far into Far Cry 3 are you?
Not at all, because I was planning on playing it tonight, and you walked in and you made me play it right when I was about to draw, so to speak.
Gotcha.
That sounds a lot like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you even went, Josie, if you don't play this game, I'm not feeding you anymore. And I went, what? I need food.
It's like, damn
And
it,
you're like,
I'm gonna
"Sorry."
need to make sandwiches.
You could do ice cream sandwiches. You could do knuckle sandwiches.
Yeah. Well, if once you take the lock off the pantry, I'll
Yeah.
be able to.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well-
You got something to plug?
My TikTok, I guess.
Oh wait, I hinted about it, and I played coy on the name. If you're comfortable sharing the name, then we
Yes.
can actually talk it up.
It's
I did a
Seppi.
proud papa moment. I was talking about how, like, there's a difference between having a video that blows up and another one of like, I'm going to make this video and it's
Yeah.
going to blow up. And you did the latter, and I'm very proud.
Josie, congratulations. You're a real influencer because Brian talked over your plug because he had a thought.
Yep, that's yep. All right.
Anyway, what is your account?
It's Seppi Tone. SEPPIE Tone. TONE.
Ooh, Seppi, like sepia tone, but SEPPIE. Seppi
Yes.
tone.
What is that? Is that some gang shit or whatever? What does Seppi
Of
mean?
course. Yeah, it's just gang shit.
Yeah, it's a gang
I'm
affiliation.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like oh, like I'm part of the Seppi Crips. Like,
Exactly.
That means we have to come up with a Seppi walk.
Yeah,
and we have to be
exactly,
against the
yeah.
beiges or something.
anyway, all right. So
Yeah, all
Seppi
that
Tone,
stuff.
that's what on TikTok.
That's on TikTok. That's on Instagram. That's everywhere. But I don't really use Instagram, so.
Okay.
Okay,
All
but
right.
you know.
And coming soon, Subway Joe. Hopefully.
The Seppi featuring
Yeah.
Seppi tone. All right, bye.
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 Man, now I want to see this fucking video. She wouldn't show it to me.
Really? She held it from you?
Well, I didn't ask because it's like, we'll see if she's ready to share her genius with the world. So I'm going to TikTok.com/SEPPIETONE. Yay, 404. I guess I go to TikTok. You know what? I can open the app.
Or you could do it after the show.
Well, I was hoping to play it and make content.
I think it's a drawing thing, though, right? That's the content she does.
I don't know what it is. That's okay. Oh, look at that. There she is. Okay. Yep. You're right. It's a bunch of drawing shit. Well,
I thought it was interesting. I'm gonna rip the fucking head off. The prank is that there is a real guy in here. That's the new prank.
Yeah, that would work. That could work.
I'm not doing it. I don't even want to be around anymore.
What?
I don't want to be around anymore.
Like you don't want to live anymore?
I don't know.
You're saying you don't want to live because you're wearing that suit?
Yeah?
So for audio listeners, the
Okay, yeah, let's scrap it.
visuals are a man
Let's
in a
wrap it.
television head
God damn you.
with antennas. But she did a animated version of the "I Think You Should Leave" sketch. Is that the big one? The one that popped?
no, that's the one that failed because the character that she was riffing on was too obscure. But she noticed that like this character that's kind of a dipshit and a beloved dipshit,
Yeah.
similar vibes, and so and then that was the one where we talked to her about like making the Venn diagram bigger or smaller, and how when to get the joke requires membership in multiple fandoms at the same time. Do you think so? Actually, I don't know if that's public. Yep.
What
The
the
Some Dragon Con shit.
no. I was thinking the like atom bomb. They're building one in New
you know
Mexico.
what? I was gonna. All right, I was fucking.
Are we
around.
not allowed to say that?
Well, I don't know.
That we have our friend
J Rob.
Jay's, yeah.
J Rob
JR.
hopped up.
Big JR.
Hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out there. He's building something, man. It's going to be big.
He's a real one, man.
It's
I ain't
going to be
gonna
big.
lie.
Everyone's going to love it.
I was watching.
Well,
I
not
was
the
watching him fuck
Japanese.
this chick.
Not the Japanese.
Man, that dude
they're
was
gonna
quoting
they're gonna not
Sanskrit.
love
It
it.
was amazing.
Oh, dude, that's his thing.
Yeah.
As soon as he nuts, he's just quoting Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could probably drop the "I am become death." Wink. I spelled it differently.
You
when I
try to
said
keep
it.
your head on straight when you're fucking shooting ropes.
Atomic ropes. He's a superhero, and he's like, bind this villain with atomic ropes. I am become.
He's like, wait a minute. Are you telling me that there's a possibility that if these ropes start shooting, they might never stop shooting?
And that the world itself will become aflame with ropes? Yes.
It's possible. It's possible to shoot those ropes. Feel like that's a natural end.
Yeah. Here, let's just do a little.
There are 3 blimpies in Texas.
Wow.
2 in San Antonio and 1 in Houston.
That's true. I believe it. Man, well, we learned that Brian's gonna have to touch this episode that I didn't want to have to edit. We had a good thing going where I just post them because they were all perfect and good.
Battery failed, huh?
Yeah, but you know what? We learned that past Brian, sometimes thinking ahead, brought it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Backup bats.
Mm-hmm. We learned
That was a bat
that Subway Joe coming to YouTube.
Yeah. We learned that some things never go out of fashion.
Yep.
Nice.
Nine what?
Nine.
Nine
Not,
what?
not none. No.
Nine
German
none?
for no.
Nine none.
Nine none.
And we love that black kids love rumors. All right. For Brian Brushwood, I'm Justin Robert Young.
For Justin Robert
reminding
Young, I'm
you,
Brian Brushwood.
Good night.
Good night. We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you later.
Die in a fire.
Have a good time.
Dude, diamonds in the sky.
Bye.
Hooray. Bye. See ya.
I love you.
Oh, I got away with it. You forgot to. I should have the stinger.
Diamond Club, hope you've enjoyed this program. That trademark confident Gaston laugh of Brian Brushwood.
That's how it goes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you mind if I leave immediately? Because I'm gonna fall asleep and I still have to drive.
All right. Well, just channel all that energy into raising a daughter. Here, let me shut all this shit off. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.